Hi and welcome to episode 8 of my GeneticRim series. My name is Icon and we're going to expand this little base today. Get some new animals into the base and earn some more money, make friends and hopefully survive another day. And if you haven't checked it out yet, feel free to drop a look on my channel. You'll find lots of other Rimworld content, strategy gaming content. Maybe you like something there, and if so, leave a subscription and you won't miss any future content. And you'll make me very, very happy. That's another thing. Alright, so let's just look what's happening today. Everybody's fine and healthy. My food stocks are a little bit low-ish, but I think we're going to get there. It's just some corpses lying around here, so we can process something. Sadly, I've lost one of my boars during that Migo attack. I think it was the Migo attack, and now I need some replacements again. So, well, I love using animals for combat situations in this series, especially because this fits the topic, the narrative so well. Okay. Let's check out what will happen today. I'm really looking forward to this tunnel here because it'll be a wonderful shortcut to our to the rest of our base, and it's also a wonderful spot for insectoids to spawn later. I'm pretty sure that something like that will happen. And the Migo meat is happily drying in the sun, or well, I just hope it's gone soon. It's disgusting. Okay, so I think I want to make this place a little bit more civilized today. There's so many rough rooms still here. I have room for more people here. I could enable guests again. That would be something. But most importantly, I want to beauty up these workshops because I feel like they're really not nice to look at. So, what kind of stones do I have available? Slate blocks. Lots and lots of slate blocks, but apart from that, nothing else. In larger amounts, that is. Well, there's some Temetsukite. I'm using that here. For workshops, I don't like to use too costly floors. I mean, everything should be functional. Not ugly, but functional. So, let's do some bronze platings. Or I'm going to go for some tin platings. Yeah, that's what I do. Because tin is always too much. So this way I can just get some flooring done with that stuff, and I'm happy with it too. Alright. Hey, we got a first turkey. Nice. Turkeys are really not able to do anything. You can't even train them further. I just tamed that turkey because I want to sell them off. I want to earn big money with those animals, and yeah, that's it. We're going to go for some tin floorings because I get that stuff in such a quick in such a quick time. It's no problem. So it's going to be tin metal plates. I consider metal platings as a pretty, well, it fits the idea of this place. Blue beeswax spear. So, great, they sent me a spear made out of wax. Thanks, I guess. Things that crash land somehow. Okay, but on another note, I consider myself so short on steel, so it's also a good reason for those mining ops, you know. So, let's check out if I can't find anything. My mouse is having some cat hairs in the laser. Cat hairs are really nasty things. They block your opticals from moving quite efficiently. Come on, Bundy. You can't do it. We want those. Come on. 33% and no success. What a shame. Let's haul those things here. And Wow, that's a giant scorpion. Wow. There's a warg back there. Just wondering if I want to start killing things to keep my biome safe. And also, I seem to need new Etoa marble blocks, but luckily I'm digging a tunnel through the Etoa marble mountain, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem in the longer terms. Hey, that Migo meat is finally rotting away. One less thing to worry about. One less thing to worry about. So this amount of fields here is working out so good for this whole colony. I'm pretty surprised about that. Bundy is one of my miner guys, so why doesn't he take that pickaxe as a sidearm? It'll speed up his mining process quite substantially. So it's always a good thing to have those tools equipped on the people that need them. A volcanic winter. Oh man. So volcanic winter blocks sunlight mostly. So we're going to forbid sowing, and I'm going to issue harvest orders here because these things will just not grow anymore. And sometimes with the temperature dropping, the plants could even die. So I'll rather harvest now what can be harvested and sit it out. Oh man. Volcanic Winter is, together with the Toxic Fallout, one of my least favorite events. There we go. Watching some TV. It's a very powerful recreation considering the things I started with. Okay. Now, what could I do about this? This warp is pretty injured. It's going to die soon. Okay. Still no success on the wild boars, sadly. Bucks. I can't imagine that anybody would buy them, but hey, we got our first Gigantoraptor. Nice. So, like I thought, there's no bucks for bucks. Would have been too surprised about that. Bucks are, in my opinion, mostly animals to hunt. Yay! There we go. That's more like it. The wild boars are getting onto our team. Didn't refresh in time. Okay. My ground runner is in a daze due to its sanity loss. That's what you get when you're messing around with Migo. Let's wonder if these things are eating it. I don't want to know. I mean, it could be that they're actually eating that stuff. Alright, so I'd say I'll bring another load of things over there. Going to travel over here and bring in some more animals for my friends. So the Gigantoraptor, I'm bringing those wild boars too, why not? So we're going to send, wait a sec, minus 28. So that must be Bundy carrying something right now. I'm pretty sure that's the reason. That's most of the time the reason when something weird like that happens. But the readout was never that this precise. You know what? We're going to send Sissy and Jackalope this time. This time I'm going to leave the other people at home, and Sissy gets to ride Linus. Yeah, that's right. It's Sissy's way of showing who's the boss here. You know, he's now riding Bundy's bear. That's how we do it. Okay, those animals are, though, the only goods to transport here. My goodness. Okay, we're going to give some presents here, and it's okay. It's exactly what I had in mind, but I'm a little bit concerned that it might be not enough. But at the same time, this biome is teeming with life, so it'll be no problem at all to get what I need. All right, that work problem is going to solve itself. I like that. Alright, so the gifts are being transported to our neighbors, and this tunnel is not coming along as quick as I wanted to, but whatever. Whatever, it could be worse. Okay. Ah, wonderful. So this bed here, well, I'm going to make that a medical bed. It's up fairly near to the storage room, to the storage area, and maybe it'll work out for us. So there goes the work. We're going to hunt that thing now. Blank, go forward, do your thing. There we go. Food for us. But at the same time, I notice something different. I'm going to extract these canine genes, because they are quite hard to come by. So there we go. So Johnny is not assigned to crafting. Let's change that. All right, we're going to extract our first batch of genes today. I'm taking this a little bit slower this time, but wolf genetic material is just something. During my last runs, I always kept struggling with getting enough wolf material into my possession, because these beasts just happen to spawn not often enough for my taste. All right, so let's get back to the world map and see how far these gifts will get me. So they're not taking the dinosaurs, not taking the boars either. Come on, guys, what's wrong with you? Alright, so I'm going to give them all my money, and I think the Verosians should be buying those wild boars. No, they're not. And neither the Gigantoraptors? Did I tame so wrongly? Yeah. Those Gigantoraptors are also no animals to be... okay. I didn't expect them to be not tradable. Pretty surprised about that. Oh, whatever. So I'll either butcher them myself, or going to keep them, train them, who knows. So maybe I should take care of these predators when my peeps are back home. Ha! Tin! Look there! Like I said, stuff is everywhere. Okay, the friendship with the Blue Moon Corp is almost settled. Bundy's getting such a nice speed up from that pickaxe. He wasn't that speedy before, but now he's almost a mining robot. Alright, so this is looking nicely. This is going to be a very, very effective and good fallback place, or a way to flee our base, or a way to flank my enemies. Something like that. I like that. Alright. We're dangerously low on food. So let's check out those Gigantoraptors. Are they worth keeping? I mean, they are non-carnivores. Their combat stats are pretty. Nah. That's a lot of meat on the bone on these beasties here. I'll rather keep the wild boars and let them get handled by Blank. So Blank has the ground runners and the boars under his control. And I'm going to keep Bundy for the more complicated animals. And honestly, with you can't do anything wrong with dinosaurs, because either you train them and have insanely nice animals that are either fighting for you or carrying stuff for you, or you sell them off for a lot of money, or if that doesn't work, you just butcher them for insanely good materials and a lot of meat. So I don't know. I love dinosaurs. I just think that this mod makes them appear a little bit too tame for my taste. I think there could be more T-Rexes or other very dangerous things happening, but whatever. This planet has been chosen by our scientists because of its high variety of alien life, and that's the story behind that. Ooh, I could actually try to tame away on that Megasloth. Well, I mean, Bundy has a animals level of 17. It doesn't get much better than that. I mean, sure, there's still 3 skill ranks to climb up, but after that, your success chances are still climbing, sure, but I think he's already on a level where I could try to tame such things. The only thing that that makes me a little bit nervous here is just the revenge chance on that thing. And the Megasloth can easily ruin your day completely. So I think if I would let Bundy do that, I want to power armor on him. So he can't just tank at least 1 or 2 blows. Before that, I think that's a pretty silly endeavor. Okay, we got that. I want to clean up this place here. So let's clean this place. There's the reptilian genome. So gene duplication is what I really want to have. I don't have the high-tech research bench yet, so could I build it? Yes, I could. But I couldn't build the multi-analyzer. Do I need the multi-analyzer for it too? Required facility. Yes, I do. So we need the high-tech research bench ASAP. Got it. I mean, I actually got the materials for that. And this was my plan all along. It's bad temperature inside. Well, it's volcanic winter. That was my plan all along. I just wanted to install the laboratory and the research area inside here to make one big nice research area for the whole colony. So it's really, really weird. I have no clue why these patches died between this patch and the last one. I have no visible clue on how these patches of ore or whatever they were died, but well, it's only a minor hiccup. So Bundy finally finds the time to gets all these little jobs done that I had in mind. It's awesome. So the only thing I really want to see now is I really can't wait for these Adobe tiles to be done here and here, because that'll be the I don't know, from this point on it really looks like a fortress then. We're having some paved tiles on the entry area. I like the idea of that. Area revealed. So for some weird reason that was hidden. Okay, not having too many taming jobs open anymore, and I want to change that because animal training and taming is what this place is making a living out of. So I think the Chalicotherium is something I should definitely tame again. Those are worth so much money. The buck I'm going to hunt. The Corythosaurus are pretty low revenge chances there. Fish and mice. Still want to tame way on those. Do I want another ground runner? I don't think so. One of them is enough. So, wild boars. Only male. I don't want more of those either. So, it's a pity, but there's not much more to be desired here. Okay. So, the Guagoro tribes, people hate me a little bit more again. And, oh yeah, I forgot to assign a new research project. So the multi-analyzer is not available right now. So I'll instead go for the missing genetic engineering technologies, because I feel like that's another thing we should be doing next. So I really want this room to be cleaned up. I'm so tired about the dirt in this in these tunnels. I really have a strong disdain for such things. So psychic droner for pay. We're getting a psychic droner machine activated, and I could get a mega screen telly, honor, a psychic reader, or a cataphract helmet. Wow. The threat there, 5 Persian cats, is manageable. I mean, a mega screen telly is sure something I might want to have, but at the same time, it increases the wealth of my colony so heavily that I'm not sure if this is really something I'd like to have. So it's always a thing of perspective, you know. Good job, Jackalope. Thanks. So now we mined it out, and yeah, you're going to play some billiards. Blank can do the cleaning of the kitchen. There we go. And let's pick up the people of this colony and get rid of those stupid predators. And on our way home, let's take some more steel. Because these predators are killing off pretty much everything on the map in a very, how to put it, uncoordinated way, and I don't like that. You know, I don't have a problem with draining this biome dry of life, but if we're doing it, then I want to control how and what. And that's the thing. Why is Johnny so slow? I think he was probably somewhere else. Johnny is not capable of hauling? Or do I just not have any? So wait a sec. What's going wrong here? Ah, I know now what's going wrong. I forgot to assign them to get hauled. Silly me. Okay. Let's get rid of the grizzly next. Alright. As much as I'd like to tame that thing, I just don't have it in me. And we're going to do something about this too. So I have the insectoid genome research done. Great. So I want insect genes, and I want those bear genes, because bear genes are also pretty hard to come by. So let's check it out. The Pulmonoscorpius is not among it. All right. So that's Megafauna. So doesn't count as a insect. Too bad. Let's just want to make sure that this bear doesn't get butchered here. So blank. Yeah, I don't need to order blank around for this one. Okay. So let's follow Bundy for now and take care that this bear is going to be gene extracted. Wonderful. So how about a bear-wolf combo? Let's do it. Let's do it. Jackalope should be able to do this too. I think for her, as a renowned professor, I want her to do this work here, you know. So yeah, why not? So let's build some empty incubators. Do until we have 3. The incubators are, I hope I already configured this correctly. Incubators. Megafauna rodent incubator. Why this one not? Maybe it got implemented later. Whatever. So next step is manufacturing the empty incubator. Wonderful. And then we're going to make our first fascinating specimen. I think a combination of a bear and a wolf sounds pretty promising. Bear wolf, come on. That sounds so awesome. We've got to do it. Alright. So this way, the whole process of taking the stress of killing those animals actually pays off with a new pet. Alright, so Sissy is doing the electrics. A combat supplier. Well, pretty sure that this will be completely worthless for us. But let's check it out. I mean, most of the time, these are the traders I like to see. But at this point, first of all, I don't see your guys' trader. Oh, split in 2. I just have such low amounts of money available, and I don't have any. Oh well, I have that blue beeswax spare. Look at that; it's actually worth some penny. But apart from that, what to sell here? Those shells, they're almost worth nothing to start with, but oh yeah, that PDW. Flak jacket, grenadier armor. Grenadier armor I want to try out for sure. Smoke pop pack. Can't even afford that. Whatever, at least I got rid of that spear. Before it melts away in the storage or something like that. A textiles trade ship is passing by. That's even more interesting, so I don't have any, I don't have a, orbital trade beacon here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I was like, where are my fabrics? So, do I have, oh, God bless, I have the materials necessary for that. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Just was, double checking that I, no, I don't have the materials. So I didn't configure steel smelting from slag? Shame on me. How could I? I have so many slag chunks. How could this pass my attention? Okay, so steel won't be that much of a problem anymore. I mean, look at the amount of steel slags here. Alright, so these things so costly? 40? Okay. Couldn't remember they were that steel intensive. Okay, but I wanted to call these guys and see what I can sell off. So there are always materials like the chinchilla fur that are left over in such small amounts that I'm just going to sell them off. Basically everything below 20 is going to leave this place now. Okay, that wasn't too much money, but at least it was some money. Alright. So there's look at that flooring, isn't it nice? Speaking about, isn't it nice? I'm going to research carpet making now for whatever it's worth, because getting cloth shouldn't be too much of a problem in this environment here. And I mean, right now I have the volcanic winter to endure, but afterwards I'll just sew out a bigger amount of cloth, and then I at least drop down some carpets on the tailoring area. I like that. I think wherever there's tailoring, carpets are the ideal material to work with. So Blank and Jackalope are now marrying. Look at that. And the Ithveba World Treaty left us some nice presents here. A revolver, a bow, and a shovel. Alright. Mining speed and plant harvest yield. A yield increase. That's an interesting thing. So, who's my plants guy? Johnny. Does he have already a tool? No. So, I think there's no reason to not give it to Johnny at this point, because it's just going to be better. Wolf Bear! Look at that. A wolf bear hybrid, very similar to the standard timber wolf, but with better stamina. Good guard animal, butchering gives wolf bear paws, which can be sold. Yikes. But at the same time, can Blank handle it? I'm going to give this one to Blank, you know. Ooh, minimum handling skill 7. Oh boy. Blank's not quite there yet, huh? Okay. A pity, but I think this is going to be a pretty strong companion for us. Let's check it out. Oh, well, the attacks right now are pretty lousy, but the wolf bear will get there. Oh my. That was an involuntary rhyme. So, what about fish and mice? We have to talk about fish and mice, friends. Why don't you buy them? They're so useful. Okay. So, it seems like I'm starting to have trouble to find animals that I can sell off. The Bumble Drone Hierophants, they would be an option. But these are also pretty dangerous little things. So... Alright. But I got that high-tech research bench up now. Nice. So let's build a copy right away, because we need 2 of them. And then I can replace those thingies here, and then I just need to gather enough materials for the multi-analyzer. I think the multi-analyzer was 50 plus steel. Whatever. So we have a first monster. Awesome. Well, the wolf bear doesn't really look like a monster. That's the most interesting thing about it. But I'm really looking forward to the results of the of this creation, because honestly, it looks pretty promising. Having a crossover with a bear and a wolf never should be a bad thing, and we should be able to earn some, I don't know, money you can only earn out of genetic monsters when you're getting a mad scientist trait ship. These are the only people buying those things, you know. I'm still hoping. And speaking about which, I'm going to floor my warehouse with those tin metal plates too, because like I said, tin is just a material you get in a vast abundance, and this way I can at least get some good use out of that stuff. because I dislike nothing more than materials that just stay unused, just like that coal back there. Alrighty friends, it's time to say goodbye. So thank you so much for watching again, and I'm hoping that this place is coming along nicely. Just keep being troubled about the low amount of colonists available, but that's practically it. But what I don't have in colonists, I do have in animals. I mean, the ground runners are now trained to get released. The first wild boar is trained to get to be on attack. I think the ankylosaurus, which should be getting trained at some point too. So overall, what I don't have there, I have in animals. So probably I'm going to try to grab up some other animals in the next time too. But we're going to see where everything leads. I mean, I have all the stuff I need. And yeah, so drop some comments down below if you like so. Leave a like or even a subscription on my channel if you really want to make me happy. And apart from that, I just hope you come back for another episode of this stuff. And until then, have a wonderful time. Goodbye.